Round of applause right now. Give it up for Doggie Diamonds.
Yeah, I guess I'll clap for myself too. Hey,
That's a fact.
hey.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, bro. We got Doggie Diamonds in the building right now, man. So, the legend himself. The legend himself, yo. Big shout out to No Filter Podcast.
I got some legends.
It's no question. It's no question.
You know what? But everybody be getting called legends, but they ain't do no legendary shit. So I feel like to be a legend, you can't see. There's a difference between a pioneer and a legend.
Gotcha.
Some people are pioneers because they was the first to do something, but they ain't never really do shit great at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about who's the first rapper.
Word.
Who's the first rapper?
What was that? Sugar Hill Gang, right?
No, that's not the first rapper. You got people like Pig Meat Martin. You had like Millie Jackson. Millie Jackson's a legend, but you had people who did stuff. I'm just using that for an example. But
Gotcha.
you had people who did stuff in the genre, but it wasn't legendary to a certain extent. They was just the first.
Gotcha.
So a lot of times, people be like, being that they did it first, they think they're a legend. Now that don't make you a legend. You're just a pioneer. It's a different.
Right. So would you consider yourself a legend or a pioneer?
Both.
I would say both.
I just think I'm a legend because I did shit that's legendary that you'll never forget.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what makes you a legend. I mean, truthfully, we're all a legend in our own right.
Facts.
But it might not be in this field. Some people rap and think they're a legend. Some people do media think they're a legend. But I'm like, okay, this what makes you a legend. What could I identify you with? Okay. So if I say tag, what song the tag team make?
Whoop, there it is.
Now, how the fuck do you know who they are?
Well, that was my shit.
It was
back
a
in the day.
it was a legendary song.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, and then they got a new commercial out now that revitalized them.
Now, what song did Dave East make?
Dave East. Yo, I know. Yo, shout out Dave East. What's that joint? I can't even think of the name, but I rock to it though. I like Dave East music.
But you can't tell me the name of it.
No, I can't.
Okay, so are they legends?
I don't think Dave East is in legendary status right now.
It's tag team legends.
They got a legendary song.
So how they not legends?
Okay.
You gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. That's
Could they perform every weekend for the rest of their life off on There It Is?
Yeah. They got commercials. They got endorsement deals. Yeah,
so
all
I'm
that.
saying, and I was just using Dave East for an example because we keep confusing popularity with legends and all of that too. Some people are popular, but what are you popular for? So we like you, but we don't even know what you do now.
Word.
We know you rap, but we don't know none of your songs.
Right.
I seen a meme today. It was like, name 5 French Montana songs.
Yeah, or you die. Yeah.
So niggas gonna be dead. No, name 5 songs
without a feature. Yeah.
Nah, all French songs got features.
Yeah,
all French songs got features.
Except for Shot Caller. I think
Shot
that's the
Caller-
only one.
Nah, Shot Caller got somebody on it too on the
It
chorus.
is another nigga
He
on
doesn't
the hook.
have one
It's
on the
another
hook? Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Charlie something? Yeah, he doesn't have.
Yeah.
But I think French is following a formula to success. And, unfortunately, like in French defense, and I don't really, he's a good artist. I don't really think he's a good rapper, but in his defense, sometimes when you do stuff and you're successful, people start moving the goalposts.
Yeah.
They say, well, you did it, but you didn't do it by yourself. Well,
yeah, French from my hood, by the way.
you from the X?
Yeah, I'm from BX.
From Weeks?
I'm from Washington Ave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck. You know why I fuck with French Montana, yo? And this is going to go into like my first question.
Okay.
I fuck with French because he held Max B down.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Max B fan.
Yeah.
When he held Max B down?
I mean, he kept his name alive.
Yeah, he definitely
I'll
did.
say that. He kept Max's name alive. I don't know about the...
How? I'm confused. How he do that?
I mean, just as far as Max...
You ain't supposed to chew gum, bro. What you doing? What you do? You ain't supposed to be chewing no gum. The audience will hear all that shit.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah.
I say that saying like, when Max got locked up, I only heard Max's name via French.
But who else was supposed to shout him out though?
I mean, nobody. I mean, I said nobody else.
But then he come up with like Max B is the one who put him on, right?
Nah, Max ain't put him on.
You from the Bronx, man? What you talking about?
I
don't know about Cocaine City?
Yeah, I know. Listen, I grew up with one of the Coke boys, Coke Boy Flip. Like I know. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Flip.
Yeah.
I interviewed Flip before. Shout out to Drew Pop. Shout out to Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I say that saying the Max B interview.
Yes.
I'll never forget it. I remember it distinctively. You
So
know
that's what makes me a legend.
I would say you were a legend before Max B. Me
I mean,
personally.
maybe, but if you don't like, if somebody say, if I say, yo, what's up? I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'll do interviews. They say, you do interviews. Who have you interviewed? I say, did you see Max B interview? Hell yeah. So
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah.
A lot of people have none, and they think they legends.
But I didn't know
Right.
you from that. I knew how I knew you was from DJing. I didn't even know you were podcasting and doing interviews and stuff like that till recently.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, so you have different dimensions of you, and you just graduate to something else. So, the Max B thing is one thing. My favorite interview, well, it was a Sheik Lutz interview that I did a while ago with Jordan Tower, which he put out, but he kind of like he omitted my question, so you can't
Okay.
hear me asking the question. It's some real sucker shit he did, but whatever. It was his footage, but it's my interview.
Got you.
That was my favorite interview, and it was just unreleased. And then he put it out years later, like it just happened, but it was old. And of course the Ali Vegas interview is because I got 5 million off that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
nice.
you know, and it ain't too many people that could say they got 5 million off an interview on
Right.
YouTube.
Right.
That's not on a major network. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm the type that, because I don't get caught up in numbers, because YouTube started suppressing a lot of the urban media content numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we have the subscription base, but sometimes we don't have the numbers to reflect it, and that's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not us. You know what I'm saying? So all right, I got 200 at this moment. I have 225,000 subscribers. So people say I didn't get the notification. So I keep trying to tell people you have to customize your notification.
Mhm.
What that means is this: when you hit the bell, it says personalized. You can get the notification to your phone, to your email, or both.
Right.
So who checks their email all day?
Right.
Right.
Even though it comes to your phone, I don't have the emails coming to my notifications. I have them coming to my phone. It's a difference.
Mhm.
So if you get the notification coming to your phone, it's gonna come via like a text. Doggie
Right.
Diamonds is live right now. He just uploaded new content. But you have to keep telling people stuff over and over. So they say I didn't get the notification, so I try to tell them. YouTube would have to send out 225,000 emails.
Right.
They ain't doing that.
Right.
Yeah. I always click all. Like when I
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm
When I
saying.
hit the bell, I hit all.
They not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got people with 400,000 subscribers. They might go live at the same time.
Right.
So now YouTube had to send out 800,000 and some change emails at one time. Then this person would. So it's not possible. But I be trying to explain things to people. So sometimes you just got to keep explaining.
Okay.
Just like children, they learn. How do children learn the ABCs?
Repetitive.
Repetition.
Yeah.
So with people, you gotta keep telling them, because we turn into natural complainers. But it's a solution to your complaints. But you don't listen to the solution because you want to complain.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up and listen. I tell people, you hear me, but you're not listening.
Yeah.
It's a very big difference. You know what I'm saying? So with the Max B thing, I think French held him down because he was supposed to, but then he wasn't nothing to talk about no more because he ain't, what are you talking about Max B for?
Right.
You know?
I mean, Max got French.
Remember, you got set up.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, friend, Max got
I'm about to
French.
take over this show, man.
Yeah, my bad. So I don't get
Hey,
caught
you
up
know,
on shit. Max
you know,
got
gum. Yeah.
Max got French lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Max got French lit, and I felt like he was supposed to hold him down. You know what I mean? While he was canned or whatever, and keep his name alive. Because for what Max did to him, as far as helping him, as far as the way he rapped,
Yeah.
it paid dividends.
French actually was a better rapper before, though, believe it or
Yo,
not.
when he was battle rapping,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the Cocaine City French,
yeah.
you know. But you got to remember, this is no, and I mean this with all due respect, because I'd rather be this than nothing. People like French Montana, Jim Jones, others, they're overachievers.
yeah, absolutely.
They wasn't supposed to be in the position that they in.
Right.
But via hard work, dedication, a little bit of hitchhiking, they did what they had to do, and they did. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess the end justify the means. And what one person would do, just because wouldn't do certain things, I can't always knock it, because we all got our different tactics. We all got our different reasons for doing stuff. So some people say, yo, I want a Bentley. I never been the type of person that say I wanted a Bentley, ever in my life. But if you want a Bentley, how you going to get it?
Yeah, you got
So you're gonna pull out all the stops to get it.
Right.
Me, I don't strive to have a Bentley, so it's certain things that I'm not going to do.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference, but I try to school people on the business aspect of, you sure you want to do this shit?
Yeah.
There's a lot that come with this. Even podcasts and all this, because sometimes you could get caught up in the comments. Like, it's a lot of distraction that takes away from this.
Yeah.
And then you feel like you got to do a whole show addressing somebody.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot of that stuff quickly. Like, we did a live, like, just fooling around, and we was talking about the shot, and they were saying if you say you can't say
that shit.
and because they'll flag it and take it down. And I was just letting it fly, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Until it was like 3 people at the same time after we finished the live came and was like, yo, you know, everything was cool, but you can't say that word. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wasn't aware of that. So it's just little things that you got to look out for.
Even when it comes to content, I try to tell people, what are you talking about that for? So, like, even with that, because we got code words for it that we know, and we black. Slang, we invented slang.
Yeah.
We invented code words. Our ancestors used to put braids in their hair with maps. You know what I'm saying? So we got to find a way to move in stealth and speak in the language that we only know. Only time they know our language is one of our fucking punk-ass dudes debrief or sell out and tell them, well, this means this, that. But other than that, we got our own language. And once they learn the language, we switch it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we still say, yo, that shit is dope. But now it's other words for dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can say, yo, he frontin'. Now dudes say cap.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we got words, but we just keep wanting to use these words. And in my audience, no, don't say the J word and don't say the V word. And if you come and you say that anyway, try to be defiant, I'm going to block you.
Yeah.
Because they're taking down platforms for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're literally deleting your platform. And what I'm trying to tell people is this. When you want to go in and talk about a topic like that, what are you talking about that for?
Right.
What is the conversation?
Well, the conversation was Kyrie.
So you could talk about Kyrie without talking about that.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
just shift the focus. Because you know when it comes to this, red flag. But when you could talk about Kyrie. So that's what I did. I did a whole show called Kyrie is My Hero.
Yeah.
But I never mentioned why he was my hero. I was in that aspect. I say he was my hero because he's standing for something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do it. But again, I think with us, once we get out of our feelings, once we stop being triggered, once we stop being pushed by stuff, we can have dialogue without feeling like we got to be angry all the time.
Right.
Right.
Because they really, really are fucking with us.
Yeah.
Like, what's the last good news you've seen about us?
That's a great question.
What was the last bad news you've seen about us?
Just
The last bad news that I've seen on the news is the percentage of black people that's unvaccinated.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay.
That's allegedly
Remember,
bad
you can't
news.
say that word.
Oh,
Yeah, don't say that
Jab.
word. Yeah,
That's-
yeah. Don't say
jab.
jab neither.
yeah.
You don't say that shit.
Yeah.
Say fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we call it the tune-up.
Yeah, the tune-up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Tune-up.
But now peep game, right? So if a person decides to do that with their body, that's their choice.
Right.
I'm not
Facts.
pro or against it. I just know what I'm not doing.
Facts.
And when people ask me what I'm doing, I tell them it's none of your fucking business.
Right.
Because you're not supposed to know what I'm doing with my body.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like me asking, yo, you fucked your wife last night?
Yeah, I got
They're
you.
going to look at me like, yo, fuck you asking me about my bedroom. So why should somebody know what I did with the doctors or what I did in CVS and that? It's none of your business.
You know what kills me though is because you got a certain amount of people that's like so concerned on everybody's status. But these the same niggas that had every chick raw.
Facts.
Yo,
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? These be the same niggas
Crazy.
that had every chick raw, bro. Don't never use a condom in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Or get your
Like,
dick sucked raw and then put a
and
condom
then
on.
put a condom on. Right, facts.
That bitch got AIDS. She got AIDS.
got
Don't give a
AIDS.
fuck.
Nigga, I got part time.
Yo.
Only got half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
got
sounded
AIDS.
like homie from Boys in the Hood. Can't get no AIDS to
yeah,
get your
yeah.
dick
Suck
sucked.
your dick up. Yeah. What's his name? That was
so we the
Chris,
homie the Will.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris,
yeah. No, that was Dookie. That was Dookie. That was Dookie. Sucking on that, getting that pacifier. Nah, but I mean, you absolutely right. What what I try to get my audience to do is think for yourself, feel for yourself. Don't let people fuck with you because this shit is designed for us black people to be off balance.
Right.
Look at all the shit all right, let's be realistic, right? Look at the shit we got to worry about, right? You get up. Unfortunately, your significant other, your woman, probably breaking your balls. Maybe you got a good relationship, but you feel pressured as a black man to deliver for family.
Absolutely.
So that's one. You go outside, the dude down the block, he don't like you.
Right.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason. He might want your woman. He might say little sly shit to her every now and again. So that's 2. So you might have to fucking push your shit in one day.
Yeah.
3, the fuzz. Popo. 4, you go to the store, the motherfucker in the store think you there to steal or whatever the case may be, or you can't afford it, whatever.
Yeah.
Then in the store, one of our people, you stepped on his shoe, you did, so now you got to worry about him. Then you got the racist ass crackers, you got to worry about them. Then you got the Asians that don't like you.
Yeah.
Then you got the Indians that don't like you.
Yeah.
Then you got the Arab dudes that don't like you.
Yeah.
Then you got some Africans that don't like you.
Right.
Who the fuck like us?
Right.
We don't even, this is what I'm saying. So this is the shit you worried about in one day, in 24 hours.
Not even including like blood pressure, hypertension.
And that's personal shit that you ignore because you're dealing with all this other shit. But all of that shit contributes to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just have regular, I didn't even say your job yet.
Your job, right? We ain't even get to work yet.
I didn't even say your commute.
Right.
I didn't even say your job. I didn't even say your money.
Right.
I didn't even say how you earn your living. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many things kicking you in your ass every day. So sometimes dudes just be fed up and angry, and I get it. But I'm like, yo, you got to find a way to rechannel that anger. You got to find a way to rechannel some of this shit that's coming at you because this shit is designed to keep you off balance.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, like, I found my lane doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it was my therapy.
Therapy, yeah.
Yeah, it was therapeutic for me, man. And then when I started, like, I got addicted to it. You know what I mean? I got addicted to it because it was like, man, I can. You know what I mean? Like I could tell this story. I could vent and tell this crazy ass story of what happened to me, and niggas is gonna laugh at it because they gonna think I'm joking, but it really happened.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned the shit about the store because this nigga just read it to some deputy dog ass nigga the other night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like he getting off work and the dude like, yo, is it after 2:00? He trying to buy a beer. And I'm on the phone with him, dude. Like, yo, is it after 2:00? It was literally 2:03, and the dude would not serve him, would not let him pay for the beer.
It was just me and son in the store. I'm like, yo. He said, I went to the register. He was like, oh, is it after 2:00? Yeah, I looked around. I was like, I said, bro,
was it a black dude?
Yeah.
See,
I said, bro, it's just me and you.
It's taking his job too. Yo, I remember going in the store, on Jamaica Ave. And, me and dude ended up being cool because I went back and apologized to him later because he didn't expect my aggression.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I'm out in the street, people think I'm like that on the computer. No, I'm really like that. So when I'm outside, if you piss me off, then we on 100.
Yeah.
So I'm going in Planet Fitness. So I go in there, I get my Cliff Bar, start eating it. So he like, yo, you can't be opening stuff and eating it. Who you talking to? Yo, you can't. I say, yo, first of all, homie, this is Dollar General. Right? I got money. I'm going to pay for this. I'm not going to the door. I'm going to the register. You see me going to the register. Yeah, but you just can't be opening. I said, first of all, so now you going to get fucked up over this job?
Right.
I said, they pay you that much for you to get beat the fuck up?
Right.
I said, first of all, there's a way you could have said that to me and I would have understood. But who the fuck are you, nigga?
Yeah.
You just work here. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see somebody doing some shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. You're not security.
Right.
And I said, your security gonna need security as I'm about to fuck you up in here over $1.
Yeah.
Right.
So he ain't say shit else. So then when I left, I went and worked out, thought about it. I was like, fuck that nigga, and I went home. But then I laid on it, I was like, Nah, I should. That nigga wasn't expecting that shit.
Yeah.
Because everybody, everybody tough until a tough nigga's in front of you.
That's a fact.
So then I came back. I was like, yo, bro, on the real, I feel like I was wrong. I was mad aggressive to you. You know what I'm saying? And you might have just been doing your job. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I apologize. I shouldn't have came at you like that because you're a young black man trying to get your money. He's like, yo, I got a lot of respect for you. I was like, yeah, but I'm still gonna eat shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not when you here.
Yeah. Nah, I went through something like that on my block. Like, well, not my block, but the neighborhood I've been living in the past like 10 years. Like when I first moved over on Andrews. I first moved over there.
Where the fuck is Andrews at?
By West Fordham and University.
Shit, I don't know. Where the fuck is that at?
In the Bronx.
Oh, I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I don't know shit about the Bronx. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? You talking about that shit like
you threw out Weeks. Don't nobody know about Weeks Ave.
No,
I'm like, yo.
Weeks Ave because of Hell Rel.
Yeah.
That's
where he grew up with my cousin Travis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so I just moved. I'm new in this neighborhood or whatever. I just move over there. My cousin takes me to the store one day and he got the EBT card or whatever. So they cash his joint out. And so I'm like, okay, well, I had my little EBT joint. I had a job, but it was like the first time I was getting to work. I needed some cash to get to work. So I go to the dude my cousin took me to, and I'm like, yo, let me, you know what I'm saying, do the joint for me. And he like, we don't do that.
Nigga, I just saw you do it.
I'm like, bro, I was just in here the other day. Like, I'm running late for work. Can you please, like, I'm explaining to him what I need it for. Oh, nah, we don't do that. What you don't understand. What you don't, I'm gonna make you understand. So I trashed the whole store.
Damn. I wouldn't have went that far.
I trashed the whole store.
You was desperate.
Now, 10 years later, I go, hey, Poppy, what's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything okay? Everything all right? Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Doggie Diamonds in 2021 has a conversation with Doggie Diamonds in 2011. What would you tell yourself in 2011?
This shit gonna be a long ride, man. Good, bad, and indifferent. And a lot of shit is going to be painful for you, because you're not prepared for what's to come. You think you're prepared until you actually have to go through it.
Right.
That's life, that's death, that's breakup, that's camaraderie, that's coming together, new beginnings. On the other side of fear is opportunity. So in 2011, damn, I was going through some shit in 2011. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I had known, cliche, if I had known then what I know now, I would have just did things different. But again, I would have really told myself like, yo, man, certain shit gonna be fucked up.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
Certain shit gonna be fucked up. And one of the most things that we deal with as people is betrayal. Like you never get over that shit.
Never.
You never get over. And you could try, and you be laying in the bed, and you be like, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch
so
ass, this bitch ass.
yeah. Or this bitch ass bitch.
Yeah, word.
Right.
Or this
word.
bitch ass bitch. So you have to, or even because bitch is not gender to me.
Right.
The facts.
You know what I'm saying? People think when you say bitch, it's automatically female. Nah, these dudes.
Nah, it applies. It's male bitches.
More
It's male bitches.
It ain't even male bitches. Y'all just bitches. You know what I'm saying? But so 2021, talking to myself in 2011, I would just tell myself like, yo, man, it's gonna be shit that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But then there's gonna be greatness, and be prepared for both. So we expect the worst and prepare for the best. But the only fucked up shit is that when it's bad, we don't really know how bad it is until you in that moment.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's no way to prepare for certain shit.
Right.
When you're dealing with death, again, betrayal, business going bad, you know what I'm saying? And we just have too many falling outs as a people.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for a lot of that shit.
Right.
I expected, but I'm like, nah, not him. He ain't gonna, oh, nah, not her. She ain't
Right.
gonna cheat on me.
Right.
Until they do that
Until
shit.
they
You're
do
like,
it.
yo, you fucking fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we me, people confuse my passion with anger, jaded, bitter. Now I'm just a passionate person, so I'm passionate about everything.
Yeah.
So if I give a fuck about you, I really give a fuck about
That's
you.
a fact.
Sometimes I might be a little lax in how I show you, but my intent is always great. And the long run, the long haul is always bigger than this short-term thing. But we're in a day and time where you have to explain everything to everybody.
Right.
So she don't know that, yeah, I ain't coming to crib and fuck you in 6 months because I'm tired. I've been getting this overtime because we need this house. So I've been busting my ass. So you didn't articulate that.
Right.
So she just think you're not attracted to her no more. So she been talking to dude in the DM, or you know what I'm saying? And he been telling her you the most beautiful thing in the world, just like that on some Keith Murray shit. So now you at risk of losing your woman, or she's talking about she fell out of love with you because you ain't fuck her in 6 months. But she don't know that you're busting your ass to get shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that I love you any different, but yo, this shit ain't it for us.
Right.
Right.
So I neglected something to build something else. My bad. But you should be able to say, yo, you know what? All right. In the end, I see what you was doing it for. We good. But they'll be like, yo, nah, I don't feel the same.
Right.
So you don't feel no way about me, but you feel you like this clown ass nigga.
Yo.
Right.
This nigga's a fucking clown.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga's a fucking
Right.
clown. And so, and my thing is like, you know, and I'm talking about real shit that I went through in my life. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fucking, you know, I'm talking about real shit. So it's like you fell out of love with me, or you don't love me, but you like this fucking clown.
Yeah.
And then when you find out he's a fucking clown, you try to act like it ain't no big deal.
Right.
But I told you he was a fucking clown in the beginning. But then you're still looking at me like I don't know about you. How the fuck you know about me?
Right.
I'm a proven nigga.
Yeah.
So
Battle tested. Yeah.
with that being said, dating, the relationships
Oh man.
in 2021.
Oh, what they say is pee in the pool.
Yo, it's never like
Oh man.
like I don't know about y'all. Me growing up, the couples that I knew that was together. My grandparents, friends of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew a few couples that was together for mad long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, that love don't exist no more.
It don't because you have so many distractions of motherfuckers telling you.
That's a fact.
You know it's funny. I was gonna change my name from the Interview King to the Hard Eye King because in my DMs, you know, it's like I mad chicks. Yo, I'm telling you, I get love from chicks. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't go to my head because at the end of the day, sorry ladies, but y'all don't know me.
Yeah.
Y'all know Doggie Diamonds.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna be real. It ain't too much difference from him and me. We're the same person. This ain't no fucking act. But you think I'm in the crib with shades on? You think I'm in the crib with a fitted on? When I came here, did I have my shades on?
Nah.
Not at all.
Absolutely not. You know
Not
what I'm
at all.
saying? So you think I'm in the crib with this is a persona this is my uniform.
Right.
When I'm in the crib, I don't have on a fucking uniform. I'm regular who I am. You know what I'm saying? The way I think is the way I think. Personality is the way I personality. But I don't even really curse that much sometimes. But when I'm on my show, I might let some go. Even here, I let a few go. But that's just not how I am. I deal with intelligence at all times.
Right.
So when I'm dating and women, you know, what I do find that women are attracted to intelligent men. So I think that's why every female who tell me they like me for the way I think.
Right.
You know, so, and then they keep calling me handsome. I hate handsome.
Why?
Because these ladies will describe another dude and be like, he look good. I want to fuck him.
Right.
Right? But I'm handsome though. Why you don't say, oh, you look good? I want that shit. I don't want no handsome shit.
You won't fuck me?
Yeah, so I don't want no handsome shit. I don't want that handsome shit. Don't give me that handsome.
Hey,
give me that. Listen, give me that. He look good. I'll suck his balls. Give me that shit that you gave him.
Yeah, I
I don't
understand
want no
that.
handsome shit.
I understand that.
Handsome sound like a motherfucking
That's like
church.
it's a step up from
man.
cute.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
it's
Nah, don't call me cute. That's
But
one thing I don't like.
But
Don't call me cute.
But a
Yeah.
woman broke down handsome for me. She said handsome is a sophistication to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some niggas look good to them and fuck him, but when you handsome, it's different. But I don't know, man. Just give me that, yo. Tell me you want to suck my balls.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
You know
that's a
what I'm saying?
fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
give me that fucking handsome
That's a
shit.
fact.
What are you talking about handsome? And I take all compliments.
Right.
You can ask anybody. I'm very humble. I'm actually naive too. A female told me I was naive yesterday, and I said, why? She said, because I think a lot of girls shoot they shot with you you don't even notice it. I said, because it's a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not the type of person that if a female tell me I'm handsome, that I
Yeah.
could get some pussy. That don't mean that.
Right.
It's a compliment. Just like if I say your hair look nice,
Right.
that don't mean I want to fuck. That mean if I hold the door open for you, that means nothing to me.
Right.
But in 2021, any dart is you. Any dart is yo. What's your number?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even really be on it like that, because with me and women, I know I have no good intention for you,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't serve no purpose for me.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm not gonna fuck with your head, because I'm gonna fuck your head up,
Yeah.
because you're gonna deal with me,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna want something from me that I'm not going to give you.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell you from the gate, I ain't giving it to you. So I ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah.
So if you're in a situation where you feel like, okay, I don't want none of that, I just want you to beat,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that either.
Mm.
I don't want to do that either, because your pussy don't control me.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just look good and I want to fuck, because if that's the case, we wouldn't get nothing accomplished. There's
Got you.
millions of beautiful women in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wake up thinking about, yo, let me hit her good morning.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck how her morning is doing.
No Grand Rising
Nah,
text.
fuck that shit.
no,
I don't do that shit,
no
because
grand. Listen, it's no Grand Rising text.
So-
from Doggie Diamonds.
so yeah, now fuck that, because I'm the type of individual that if I deal with somebody, I got my eyes on somebody to get my
Yeah.
undivided attention.
So what does attract you?
One thing that the most attractive thing on a woman is their teeth.
Mm.
Very weird with me, teeth, and I like titties.
That's
What about you, son?
that's what it's the smile in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? That catches me first.
It's the teeth, the
Mhm.
titties, and that's visual.
Right.
Now, intellectually, personality is comprehension,
Mm-hmm.
being receptive, and having an insight
Mm-hmm.
on life. And you're not just talking to me about, love and hip hop and with the shade room shit, because I don't
Yeah.
indulge in none of that shit. Now, what I do find is that, and this is not a male or female thing. Well, it is a male and female thing. Is when people think they know you,
Mm-hmm.
they start trying to overcompensate with shit.
Yeah.
They start talking to me about books and shit. I'm like, all right, listen, don't try to fucking be smart, because you think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be you.
Uh-huh.
Be yourself. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So dating is a little different, because there is no courting no more.
No.
It's just like, yo, what's your name? Oh, Baltimore's finest chick.
Mm.
That's her. That becomes her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know their real name no more.
It's instantaneous. Like we live in an instantaneous
Yeah.
society.
Everything
so
is
it's like- so it's like-
everything is.
So it's like, okay, I'm talking to Boston's finest chick. We sent a few DMs. We hard-eyed a few times. We went from hard-eyed to how you doing and all that sort of talk. Now let me see your titties.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And when
Hey,
we
yo,
linking.
that's a fact.
And when we going to do a sneaky link.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's what dating has become.
Mhm.
Dating is not about fucking,
Right.
and people think it is.
Right.
Dating is just us getting to know each other.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we get past the getting to know each other phase, so we don't know each other, and we fucking, and then we get to know each other after we fucking, and we just realize, yo, I don't even really like you. Like
Right.
Yo, and that was. I don't think that this generation knows how to properly date.
But how? But who set the catalyst for what dating is?
I agree. I agree with that. Like I feel like now it's just a big mixing bowl of different shit.
Mhm.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
it's
saying?
just everything is over sexualized.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
So
very
now
true.
chicks is like, when you like, yo, I fucked her, the chick is like, shit, I fucked him. I
Right.
fucked
Yeah,
him, I
yeah, that's
fucked
a
him.
fact.
Yep. Yep.
His balls stink. He ate my ass for an hour. He nut fast. He got a little dick. This is what it became with
Yeah.
them, because they developed the mentality of men.
Mm-hmm.
So now chicks is like, yo, I hit too.
Yeah.
Yo, but see, that's why I think like the whole relationship dichotomy is fucked up. Because like when you have women trying to operate with the mentality of a man,
Right.
and vice versa, and men trying to operate with the mentality of a female,
Mm-hmm.
you just got chaos.
Yeah.
It's gonna be chaos because the time that we're in, you think it's people on the internet called influencers.
Mhm.
Right.
Who the fuck do you influence?
Right.
What is
Right.
your influence? It's always some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because I consider myself to be an influencer,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't give me that title
Right.
Yeah.
because I'm not influencing bullshit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is now, who are we getting our ground? Where are we getting our train of thought from? From entertainment, from TV to shit. So we're watching women, you know, not to single anybody, but we watching Amber Rose date him, date him, date him, date him, and date him, and gave all them some pussy.
Yeah.
Right? But people say, but they was in a relationship. So it was just cool for her to give 7 niggas some pussy right before our eyes. See, and me, I think a woman shouldn't be touched by multiple men. That's just me. You can't have a crazy kill count.
I agree.
That pussy got to be low mileage.
The whole facts matters. The whole.
I don't really, not for me.
Nah.
Well,
son.
would you like to know that 6 niggas on your girl block fucked her?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Your girl?
My girl?
Your girl.
While she's my girl?
Well, even after she's your girl.
Like,
What I'm saying is that your girl, she becomes your girl, and she got 6 kills right on her block.
That's cool.
That
ain't got nothing to do with me.
You a different nigga.
Yo, son, listen. Me personally, and I'll keep it all the way 100.
Yeah.
My baby mother, my oldest daughter mother.
When he hit the table, that's when you know that shit real. All
Hey,
that shit pick up.
Yo, my baby mother, son.
Yeah.
Yo, when I met my baby mother, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't know shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Knew. Nah, the hood knew.
The hood knew.
The hood knew. The hood knew.
Niggas was like,
yo, the hood knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
Yeah.
So niggas is like, this nigga's wrong.
he dropped a load in her shit.
Yo, niggas is like, yo.
I dropped her at the clinic.
Niggas is like, yo, son, this nigga Jerome got her pregnant, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
man.
yo, so I'm sitting there, nigga, I'm like 19, so I'm like, hey, you know, niggas is like, yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? I had that joint, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I look like Chappelle, I look like Dave Chappelle's Dylon, son. Like, you know, I'm sitting there like, hey, niggas is like, yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, blah, say, blah. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas ain't saying nothing?
For me, I can't judge. I've been in a situation where I was in the bar with like 8 joints that, you know what I'm saying, I smashed off. And it was the most awkward thing. And I was in the bar with my current girlfriend at the time.
Okay, but it's
You know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's different. Like, I don't like, listen.
It's a double standard.
It is a double standard. But
because a woman, again, a woman's body is a different thing to me because they getting entered.
Okay.
Right.
And when you get entered, it's different.
Yeah.
Like, we're not getting entered.
Right.
Well, I ain't.
Some of these
niggas
niggas is getting answered. Man, we gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, some of these fucking fun boys is getting entered.
Yo.
But I'm just saying, we're not getting entered.
Yeah.
And when grandma taught you, keep your dress down and your legs closed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because a woman could get whatever they want from a man and
Yeah.
never give him no
Never.
pussy.
Yeah.
Nigga gonna do everything. You know, and I find that women give bum ass niggas pussy.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what it is,
Yeah.
yo? I be feeling like in those scenarios, it's women's, it's something like internally, like for them to feel needed or to have a motherfucker who need them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not being misogynist right
no,
now. Right?
no, we're not being
I was about
misogynist.
to say, we're not trying to lose no women.
No,
No.
we're not trying to lose. We love the women.
You know what it?
We love the women.
You know what it is? Like, I mean, I think we all guilty of it. Like everybody, like men fall for the damsel in distress,
That's a fact.
and women.
Nah,
women.
I don't fall for no fucking damsel in distress. What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying in general. I'm not specifying nobody.
So what is a damsel in distress?
like, all right, so you talking to shorty or whatever. She got some issues or whatever.
Nah, fuck you.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm good.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
good.
or she just has a story that you can relate to. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm good.
That's you. I'm just speaking
Because you
in
said
general.
men fall for the damsel in distress, not
Okay.
this nigga.
Some men.
Okay. That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
And the same thing with some women. They fall in love with potential. You know what I mean? They fall in love with what they see, what they visualize, what you can be.
I get you. I
know
get
what
you.
I mean?
The only issue that I have is that the potential that motherfuckers be having ain't really potential.
It's not really, yeah.
So if you meet a dude and you ask him what he do and he say he rap, that nigga ain't shit.
He's not shit
Facts.
at all.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
That nigga ain't going to never be shit.
Right.
Unless shit, I can't even say that because a motherfucker might have a record deal and still be a fucking bum.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
But in that instance, shorty be like, what you do? And dude be like, I'm a rapper. She will invest in this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, but sometimes not. monetarily, one of the worst things you could ever invest is your fucking time. You don't get that back.
Right.
You can make the bread back,
Yeah.
but you can't get the time back. And then I just think us with some women, it ain't a damsel in distress thing. I think we see potential in women because they're good to you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of us grew up in broken homes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us don't know what it's like to have a mother. You was raised by your grandmother. So when you have a woman that come in your life and say, "Did you eat?" You like,
Yeah. It's the
yo, she giving a fuck about mine?
Yeah.
Because some chicks be like, yo, bring some food over because I ain't cooking, you know. And then but when you get that one and say, "Did you eat?"
Yeah.
You know, how you feel, how was work? You like, damn, she give a fuck about
Right.
it. Same vice versa. When niggas be like, yeah, if you was my girl, until she become your girl, and then you stop doing all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fuck boys who be dirty macking and saying wild shit for some pussy. And I be telling y'all, that nigga said that shit to get some pussy. That nigga don't mean that shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I come from, when I was young, I was a piece of shit. So every piece of shit tactic that a dude could possibly say to a girl, I done said that shit before.
Yeah.
Besides, I love you.
Real shit.
I never was on that type time.
Real shit.
That shit can't come out my mouth if I don't really love you. I'm not telling you that shit. But I done been to situations, I can't do it because you're not my man. Well, then I'm your man, then fuck it.
Yeah.
And right after I get some action,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Get it in blood. I ain't your fucking man. You know what I'm saying?
Get it in blood.
Yeah, so I done did all that fuck shit in my youth.
Yeah.
Now I'm at the time in my life where I ain't got no fucking time to be playing house
right.
or running around and burning up gas and burning up money, dating and going here, and fucking in hotels and all. I ain't doing none of that shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that shit. Why? Because I'm goal oriented and I got shit that I got to do, and that shit is an interference from what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So if what I'm doing with you, when I meet a female, I do this. I say, listen, if I like you, and we going to potentially be in a relationship, I say, what do you like to do?
Right.
You could tell me your job, but what do you like to do? What is your hobbies? If she don't got no hobbies, she's trouble.
Yeah.
Because her hobby is going to become you.
Right.
And everything you're fucking doing and everything you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're not going to be my assistant, then this shit ain't going to work because now you're going to be monitoring me. So if she say, I like to do hair, I like to do nails, I like to fucking crochet, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, how could we take your hobby and monetize it?
Got you.
Because I believe in investing in my woman. So if I'm with you, you got to find a way to get money because that work shit, fuck that work shit.
Right.
Because look at the stipulations of work
Of
now
work,
in
yeah,
2021.
yeah.
Now they trying to do wild shit to you if y'all know, you know. So now we got to get out of that. We got to find ways to do shit ourselves where I got bread, so I'll invest in you. So I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to invest in you and you trying to have sneaky links with these bum-ass niggas.
Yeah.
Or Texas with these bums and all these niggas. So I'm taking care of you so I'm building you up so niggas could look at you and say she's a beauty queen and try to talk to you. Tell them niggas to suck a dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't look out for me. You can't do nothing for me. I'm in a good situation where somebody's doing what need to be done for me. It's cool, but I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Right.
But women will still entertain shit because they like to be entertained.
Facts.
But go ahead, your next
All
question.
right. Next question. Body augmentation.
Hold
Hold on.
Yeah.
If her stomach is in her ass, does that still make her natural?
Naturally enhanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't. But the whole deal is when I deal with women, it's a certain type of woman that I'm going to be attracted to anyway. I've never been attracted to a girl with a big fake ass anyway.
Yeah.
Now you a kill. You could be a kill.
Yeah.
But as far as me being with you, I've never been in that situation. I really can't say. So I would be lying if I say I would never talk to no girl with no fake ass.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I had a couple joints. You know what I'm saying? That was like I was curious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, I ain't never had no joint with no. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want to know what it's about. I was disappointed. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I say it to say like, yo, I did it. But like, yo, the only thing I don't like now about women like to this day is like. Let me say this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this shit right. Like women be going to get done up, and then they be coming back like built like sexy ants. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
You have to be a certain weight, certain height,
Yeah.
certain build already, because it should be enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you start, there's a difference between enhancement and augmentation.
Yeah, facts.
Augmentation means shit getting in the range.
Getting,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
getting completely
you
changed.
can't always just take this couch and put it over there.
Right.
Because that shit don't fit over there.
Mhm.
Right.
Or it might fit more snug over there than over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you put it over there, and there's mad open space, so now you need side tables.
Mhm.
And women don't get that with your
Right.
body. So if your legs don't match your ass, that don't match,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, the shit don't look right. But again, we dealing with vanity. We dealing with different things that are mental
Mhm.
that motherfuckers go through. And you just have to really you have to talk people off the ledge.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And you
So-
never know who going through it though. Like,
Right.
and it be some women you think is beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, all of us, again, per the conversation that we was having before the camera came on, we're all going through it because it's designed for us to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's designed for us to be off balance because we're competing with everything. We're competing with people who are pill heads. We're competing with crackheads. We're competing with fake rich people. We're competing with people who inherited shit. We're competing with celebrities. We're competing with everybody because everybody wants to be a star now.
Mhm.
So my thing is, if you're a RN,
Mhm.
what the fuck you need a big ass for and
Right.
some big titties?
Right.
It's not a part of your job description. That shit was just really isolated for strippers and people in the nightlife.
Mhm.
But now you walk around with scrubs and you got a big ass.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you say, "Yo, I'm tired of dudes looking at my ass," and say, "What the? You got a big
got a
ass?
big
What the
ass.
fuck is wrong?" Because women who I know that was born with a big ass, some of them hate their ass.
Right.
Like, yo, this shit too big. This
Right.
shit crazy.
Mhm.
It's all people look at me for. You know what I'm saying? And then some people gonna work it. But if you're trying to attract a certain type of motherfucker, you gonna get exactly what you're
Exactly what you're looking for.
What
Yeah.
you're looking for, absolutely.
So if you walk around with one of your fucking balls out your fucking boxes,
Right.
Yeah.
what you expect people to think?
Right.
Yo, that nigga got his balls out.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got your titties out and be like, yo, don't come at me like that.
Right.
Well, you showed me the fucking thing. You can't dangle a fucking steak in front of a lion.
And
Yeah.
see, it's shit like that where, like, I'll be the first one to say, like, I think a lot of women, like, nowadays, in certain aspects, are delusional. And I say,
Very.
yeah.
Niggas is too.
Niggas is
Yeah.
too. Niggas is too.
I think
Niggas is too.
society.
Society, like
itself.
everybody's jaded.
Yeah.
Like it's like we living in bizarro world.
What I said the other day, I feel like we're living in a simulation. I feel like somebody somewhere is sitting with fucking joysticks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, real shit.
Because the way people think now, and the most dangerous thing about the way we think is that we're taking opinions of people who are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
You got single people talking about relationships.
Right.
Mhm.
You got people who I know that are always trying to break somebody's relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't deal with that. But yo, listen, people go through shit, okay?
Mhm.
It ain't always going to be bells and whistles all the time. It ain't always going to be fucking sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's going to be frogs and snails and fucking puppy dog tails.
Right.
Right.
But ain't nobody get punched in the face. Nobody got disrespected. Let them get through their shit. Stop always trying to talk people out the door because you left the fucking door.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of women that be, oh, that couldn't be me, you know. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. One thing I never do when it comes to matters of the heart, I've never told any of my niggas, yo, stop fucking with her.
Yeah.
And I done seen niggas get violated. I done seen dudes cheat. I say, yo, homie, I know you love her.
Mhm.
And that shit ain't easy to turn off.
Yeah.
Right.
When it's a man, that shit is real. Like a
Mhm.
nigga, yo, niggas don't turn off love.
Right.
Right.
If a nigga turn off love, he ain't never love you.
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas, because it's dudes who baby moms ain't shit, been a smut. and he'll still say, she got my son or daughter, so I'm
Yeah.
going to make sure she's good.
Mhm.
It ain't got nothing to do with being with her, but
Right.
that's the mother of your child.
Yeah.
Right.
And me, I'm at a point, I'm like, yo, hold on, man. We both sat under the covers at a time, breath stinking, talking to each other about goals and aspirations in life. Now we fucking strangers? Now you
Strangers,
don't know
yeah.
me no more?
Right.
Fuck you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now fuck you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because again, if I got love for you, if I had love for you, I'm not turning that shit off
Mhm.
until you try to play me. Because
Yeah.
I'm a man first.
Right.
And then when you try to play me with some onion head ass nigga who I will push his shit back in front of you.
Mhm.
But then they make it look like I'm fighting over
Yeah.
you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell all women I'll fight for you, but I'll never fight
Over you.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because if you're gonna deal with fucking Pennywise,
Mhm.
Ronald, fucking homie, or or one of these clown ass niggas,
Yeah.
you join in the
Crusty.
circus.
Right.
Yeah, Crusty.
That's
You
right.
join in the circus.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you deal with that circus.
Yeah.
Cause
Right.
over here, it ain't I don't do no clown shit.
Yeah, I get it with the with the self-image thing and the self-esteem thing. Sometimes people don't like what they see when they look in the mirror and everything else like that, and they feel like doing this thing will make them feel better about themselves. But one thing that I've always noticed, even with the people that I know that gotten surgery, it never ends with one.
Yes.
It's like getting a tattoo. Once you get one, now you got 30.
I'm the only one who got one tattoo.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
I wish I didn't get it in the first place. But you know what, though? This is what I try to tell people. First of all, you got to look at, it's different sides to everything, depending on the angle that you're looking at it, right? So we're playing spades right now. Us three, and I have a partner, and somebody standing right here might say, yo, you got like 6 books. But I might only see 3.
yeah.
Their perception is different. Just like the chess table. Dude might say, I see an ill move, but I can't tell you.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, I don't see it. So it depends on how you look. I try to tell people, look at things from a different angle sometimes. Step outside of yourself. And sometimes your imperfection is what made you perfect.
Exactly.
Do you know that a dimple is really a birth defect?
No, I didn't know that.
It's a birth defect. Look
But
it
it's
up.
the cutest shit ever.
But it's a birth defect. It's considered to be a birth defect. Freckles is a birth defect.
Another
You know
thing
what I'm saying?
I love. Yep.
This is what I'm saying. So the shit that is really clinically or medically a birth defect is shit that we love. You understand what I'm saying? Light eyes is a birth defect. You know that shit?
Nope.
Yeah. People with light eyes, this shit is a birth defect. But we look at like, yo, look at our eyes. All that shit is a birth defect. So that's the shit that we made the image of beauty. But who made it the image of beauty? That's where we got to start looking at shit.
Yeah.
Who told you that you was too skinny? Who told you you was too thick? Who told you you need a fat ass? Who told you you need big titties? If you don't have it, you don't have it. Now, even with women with ass, every woman could get an ass. I know some of the skinniest girls who got like, damn, where she got an ass from? She be like, yo, I be in the house doing squats. And you see her, because all that augmentation shit and act like you in the gym, you a sucker for that shit.
Yeah, that shit hella phony.
Yeah, cut that shit the
That shit
fuck
hella
out.
phony,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You cut that shit the fuck out. That shit is whack. And then there be some skinny girls with some big ass titties and you don't even know. Skinny girl, big titties, that's a whole different game. Right there. You be like, yo, shorty small with some. But again, now we're dealing with everything physical.
Right.
We don't know, because I be looking at dudes on the internet and they on social media and they be like, yo, I eat her ass. And I be like, you don't even know what her ass
You don't
smell
know,
like.
right? You don't know where it been. You don't know if she washed her
Yeah,
ass.
like, y'all
none of
niggas
that.
is crazy.
Yo,
Like,
niggas in the comments on all social media platforms be wilding
Be
out.
thirsty.
Be
Yeah.
thirsty as fuck.
But
yo,
again, my whole thing is this. When you allow yourself to be sexualized, because based off of what you doing, and Blizz told me this shit, Kareem Johnson always say to me, nobody's supposed to see the king disrobe. And I be laughing at that shit, but he like, dead ass, he like, yo, I ain't wearing shorts. You can't even see my fucking legs. So even I started thinking about that, like, damn, niggas seeing your joint in a bikini, they basically just saw everything your chick got to offer. What's the difference between that and lingerie?
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So you supposed so I started thinking like, damn, a woman's supposed to only really wear shit for me.
Yeah.
But every nigga getting to see it. And you got niggas that's like, yo, if this nigga slip up, I'm fucking his girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
See, I never been like that. Even like a female could tell me they got a man and I'm good.
Yeah.
Man.
Now, let me say this. I'm gonna be honest. If you continue to pursue me,
Yeah.
or try to fuck with me in another way, then I might do some sucker shit. But I ain't gonna never kick the dude back in. Because I done fuck with married women. I done do all types of shit. I've never ever said, where your husband at? I
Never.
I just
Never.
that nigga don't exist because you're operating like a single woman.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you want to say, oh, my husband, that's your motherfucking problem.
Yeah.
And then because at one point they used to say to me, oh, you don't think that's fucked up? I said, I ain't take no vows to that nigga. She did.
Nah, I had a joint put me on the phone with her man. Like,
Oh man.
like,
What was you supposed to say though?
because all right, well, he had issues. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you for real? Like she in my bed. I'm like, and she put me on the phone with her man. And I'm like, So I'm supposed to talk to your man about his problem.
What is his problem?
He can't.
All right, nah, next subject. Nah,
yeah, word.
Yeah, nah,
You know what I'm
next subject.
saying? I'm like,
All
yo,
right.
that's crazy.
But all right, let's fuck with that for 1 second.
Yeah.
See, that's some bullshit because y'all was supposed to just gang up and fuck her up. Because at the end of the day, how you tell another man about his jump off?
Yeah, that's what I was like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I was like legit, like, is this really happening right now?
How you gonna hit me about our girl?
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, word. Like, yo, listen. 2 things I just learned. Doggie Diamonds is like officially it's real life low key a Melbourne there. That's one thing.
Definitely.
That's one thing.
What does that mean though? What does Melbourne mean?
Yo, a Melbournaire is I put it to you like this, right? Like when I came up with this shit, like with the whole Melbourne, like the shit started from a joke.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we was in a group. We was in a relationship group. And, like, you know, we would be engaging and having dialogue or whatnot. Yo, I used to just throw the fucking baby boy scene up there.
Oh, Melville.
Yeah, I just throw the whole, I just throw that scene up there in the GIF. Like the whole time, I'm talking about for years.
Yeah.
And the shit grew legs. Like, niggas started fucking with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It grew legs. It again turned to its own community.
Yeah, it turned into a whole movement.
It turned to a whole movement. You know what I mean? And it was like when we was in the spot earlier, and he was like, yo, tell them what it mean. I'm like, yo, it's kind of like, I wanted to find something that stood out. So somebody saw it and they'd be like, yo, what the fuck is that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it also intrigued them enough to be like, I need to find out what this is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you turn to find out. Like, granted, yo, we do relationships and we do all of that. We do a little bit of everything. But it's not just about sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of everything.
Relationships are actually about 90% mental.
Mental, yeah.
Sex, you know what I'm saying? And I think mentally we fall off because of expectations, disappointments. And I you know, going through breakups and being in relationships, I learned a lot about relationships and women. And for the life of me, I still don't understand that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you some real, like, I'm divorced.
Okay.
I'm divorced. I turned 38 this year.
Okay.
I've learned that I'm comfortable understanding that I'll never understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm comfortable understanding
but see, I don't have an issue with that. My issue is, would a woman respect you and say he's never going to get it, but I still going to fuck with him?
I think there's women out there.
It's women out there like that.
See, but now we're fucking fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And some fish, see, I can't, I'm at the stage in my life, I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to vet women no more. I don't have the fucking time to be like, is she good? Is she bad? Or what? I don't have the fucking time. So, because it's like I learned shit that I never heard before. And I'm going to be real. Where's my camera? Homie, where's my camera? This one? Let me look in this motherfucking camera. Right? On some real shit. Y'all ladies, black women, that's all I'm talking to. Everybody else, do what y'all do. But I only fuck with black women, right? Black women, y'all need to learn and understand that love in relationships is one thing, but when you look at it from a European point of view, that is some whole different shit, right? So if you look at it from the standpoint and the mindset of a European, then we never gonna really get along.
Yeah.
Because they talk about romantic and all this shit like that and love language and all that shit. Listen, fuck that shit. All right? Let me explain why. Because at the end of the day, again, as a man, communication is key. As a man, just like you as a woman, if you're a mother, it's a full-time job.
Right.
If you're a mother, you deserve to get a salary. Straight up.
Facts.
I agree. I think that, you know.
Yeah.
So just as a man, going out in that world, getting kicked in your ass all day, every day. When you come home, man, you don't want to talk about no fucking, oh, you didn't bring me flowers, you didn't hold me. Look, I done fucking ran for 3 trains today. It started raining. All types of shit happened, and sometimes you're so wanting to be catered to, you didn't even ask the motherfucker how his day was. Right. So sometimes you get caught up in what you see these people doing, or you know, he wrote her a letter, he took lipstick and wrote it on the mirror, I love you, and all this shit. Sometimes a man, he doesn't lose any love for you. It's just environmental shit. It's the pressures of that shit sometimes nigga be trying to decide if he want to still live.
Right.
Yeah.
Some niggas be
that's
wanting
real
to blow
shit.
their head off, jump off the fucking building, or just shoot his fucking boss at the job and throw it all away.
Yeah.
So
That's real
when
shit.
you come home, you just want to come home to sanctuary. And and women, I give you the key. When he come home, ask him how his day was, or when y'all come home, because you work too.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, y'all come home, how was your day? Y'all speak. What I think we should do in relationships is, if we don't do nothing else, let's sit down and have dinner at the table every
Right.
night.
Absolutely.
That's a lost art.
Yeah,
That's
because
a lost
now
art.
we're eating in the bed.
Yes.
You ate a sandwich earlier. So when the fuck do we talk? When do we communicate? You know, we communicate. You start talking to your girl on Instagram.
Right.
You start talking to your girl in the DM like a side nigga.
Right.
You start sending her message on Facebook Messenger, just like every other nigga that's doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you look at shit like romance and this, that, and the third, now look, who made all that shit up? Because sometimes you never seen grandpa kiss grandma. They've been together for 47 years and they made mad beautiful babies. They never left each other's side. They done got sick together. They get on a Cessna ride together. They ride or die.
Right.
But you never seen them kiss. You never seen them hug. You never seen them do nothing. So we're trying to get the mind state of Europeans and how they operate, and they savages. So how you trying to get your fucking mind state and what love is from a fucking savage who stick his dick in anything. Fuck animals and all types of shit, that a barbarian eating unseasoned meat. And I'm not even talking about no doctrine. I'm just talking about historically proven.
Facts.
So if you watch Spartacus and you watch all these different shows, they didn't even like women.
Right.
Right.
They like the dude in the field. So you trying to get what romance is for them. You trying to get a platonic relationship from Plato, who was gay. So of course he didn't like women because he was gay. That's where platonic relationship come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we look at shit, we got to make new rules. You got to set the standard for your man. This is what I want. This is what I expect. If you fall off, I get it. I understand. But I'm going to remind you, this is what's going to keep this thing ticking.
And I just learned something new. I did not know what the root of platonic relationship is, but that makes perfect sense.
So a lot of times what women do, they shut down. They get cold. So here come motherfucking Akbar or motherfucking, yo, I fuck all the ladies good. He coming, damn, why you don't ever smile in your pictures and all this shit? You know what I'm saying? So here you go, pouring your heart out.
Dexter St. Jacques.
Pouring your fucking heart out to this fucking cornball. And he doesn't want you. He wants to fuck. But he act like he's catering to you because he's catering to you with a broken state. So he just want to fuck.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He just want to fuck. Me, I have said to women, yo, why don't you work that shit out?
Right.
I'm not even fucking you. Work that shit out.
Yeah.
Right.
He sound like a good dude. Yeah, but I said, yo, but do he take care of you? Do he take care of all the bills? He take care of the house? He work? What the fuck do you want him to do?
Right.
Yo, but he don't come in with flowers sometimes. We ain't have sex in 6 months. Yo, that nigga probably tired.
Yeah. Real shit. Like I was for a portion in my life, like I was a career side nigga.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, word. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
that shit is worse than
that shit.
yo,
That shit is
shit's
worse.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that go into that shit. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? And it's meticulous because you have all these different relationships, and each relationship it varies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the circumstances vary. So it's like, yo, like, you do got a good nigga. You should make that shit work.
And then the worst thing is that when you a side nigga with main nigga emotions sometimes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it get fucked up.
That's when it get fucked
It's
up.
like, oh, hold up. What we doing here?
Yeah.
He be like, yo, I ain't never leaving him. Well,
Right.
listen. I can't fuck
Yeah,
with
I
you.
can't fuck with you. Like, yo, the first time I got introduced to that shit, like the woman that like introduced me to that shit, that was, and I was like 24, bro. Had me wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Like, hey, meet me here, blase, man, bitch. You know,
I went through that shit.
I'm going to this motherfucking hotel room.
Yeah.
I'm coming and I'm waiting.
Because it was the thrill of shit. And again, you know, I've told women, yo, you should work that shit out with homie. Homie's the father of your children.
Yeah.
Homie's, you know, he probably doesn't understand. And then, you know, sometimes, and my female cousin taught me this shit, and I didn't know this shit. She said, yo, how does a woman always want love if they never give it?
Right.
You want me to be flower boy.
Right.
Yeah.
You want me to be gift boy. What the fuck do you do?
What do you do? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to wake up with both of my balls in your mouth.
That's a fact.
And I was asleep.
That's a fact.
When do you do that? So
Right.
if you're not doing nothing to enhance or to bring it out of me, you just expect me to just do it?
Yo, and that's what the delusion kicks in, because like now it's proposed, like the image of it's a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? And like you supposed to have a Birkin bag, and you supposed to be giving your girl a Birkin bag, and like all this other shit these goofy niggas rap about. That ain't reality. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. And the only thing that with me, I'm such a provider and protector. I just feel like if I'm with a woman, I just don't want them paying for shit.
Yeah.
I just wanted them to do
I get it.
I pay for everything.
Yeah, I get it.
We could go on Ross and I buy everything that you picked up.
Look,
I'm one of them. But I'm not doing this for you.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for
homie,
me.
But no, I'm not doing this for you. And you didn't tell homie in the DM. I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
I already got somebody who fucking. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
But because you still entertaining shit. See, that be my shit. Like, men, we're natural conquerors. So once you grow out of that and you grow, because I grew out of that. I grew out of wanting to fuck her. Like, I don't even, listen, man, I don't even care about pussy no more. I really don't. Because at the end of it all, I'm like, so what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck her. We gonna smile, I'm gonna bust it. Then I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Right.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I have no intention and you serve no purpose. Your purpose. So if your purpose is just to give me pussy, then you really don't got no purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
And I have no intentions for you, but just to fuck you.
Yeah.
So if that's okay with you, fine. But I already know that shit is temporary. You're gonna be with it. Then one day you're gonna say, so what we doing?
What we doing? Yeah.
Listen,
What are we?
Well, we about to go. You going home and I'm gonna go take a shower. That's what we about to do. So my whole thing is, I done accomplished a lot in my life, but I didn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish personally.
Okay. And what would that be?
Just saying, yo, this facility is mine. This podcast studio is mine. This music studio is mine. The kids is over there learning shit. You know, I got a little daycare in here. I got a facility of everything that we need as a people. And it's mine. I own it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you probably done bust some of the best nuts you ever think you could bust in your life.
Yes.
You probably done had some of the baddest women, drove some of the dopest cars, been to some of the best countries, had some of the dopest clothes, sneakers. I'm at a point in my life where I can afford anything.
Yeah.
I could buy whatever I want right now. And you get kind of like, that shit is boring. So you know what I do? I window shop. And I go in Gucci and say, I can buy all this shit.
Yeah.
But I ain't buying this shit.
Yeah.
It's because I know I could do it, so I don't aspire for it. Because it's worthless now.
Yeah.
See, wealthy people don't buy shit.
Right.
That's why they're wealthy. Poor people buy shit to act like they're wealthy.
Wealthy, yeah.
So we make our wealth go off materialism. So my thing is, I want to be able to not get up and don't have to podcast if I don't want to. But I got so many podcast shows that this shit works for me.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying? See, you got to start making the work for you and the money work for you without you working too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So sometimes when I get up and people say, they hit me on the thing, yo, you going live tonight? No.
No.
I'm not in the fucking mood to talk
Yeah.
to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because even though people don't know, y'all are learning, yo, this shit take a lot out of you.
Yeah.
It does.
This shit drain the fuck out you. So sometimes when I be on live, when I get off, I go take a shower and I knock out. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to see the fucking computer. I don't want to look at my phone. I don't want to do nothing. And this shit drains you. So again, just fucking with chicks, yo, that's some little boy shit.
Yeah.
Me, I want to be married. I want to be married. I want to come home. Yo, that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? That's my ride or die. That's my fucking A1 who I kill one of y'all niggas. I kill her sister for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on some real shit. That type of shit. But I you know, all of this playing and, yo, I got her. I got a chick in Detroit. I ain't fuck all that shit, man. That shit is corny to me because at the end of it all, the shit is not progressive for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit is not building. That shit is really destroying because at the end of it all, shorty, I'm going to diss you.
Yeah.
I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do it to you. So a lot of times when chicks be like, you single? I be like, yeah, I'm single, but I ain't gonna do it.
This ain't what you want.
Yeah.
I always say, yo, you can't handle me.
Yeah, this ain't what you want.
And they say, what you mean? Listen, you can't handle me. I am a fucking handful. You know what I'm saying? Because of my mentality. Because I'm a type of person, I'm very observant. I see shit, and I be like, yo, y'all niggas serious? And everybody can't take that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if I see you doing some shit that's questionable, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm very observant. Now, I wouldn't say judgmental, but it's like, yo, what we doing? That don't fit what the fuck we're trying to do, okay? This is our mission. Anything outside of this mission is bullshit.
It's bullshit, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care if we together and we ain't fucking 2 years. I don't care. I ain't about that. We made some motherfucking money. We get in the crib. We got you a car. I got a car. We getting our shit up. That don't mean I don't love you. That don't mean you don't love me. That mean we grinding.
We grinding, yeah.
We grinding so motherfucking hard that we forgot that we supposed to fuck.
Yeah, but what's a better definition of love than building something like?
But
you know what I'm saying?
we think love is in our genitalia.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Not fucking is a problem for me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, but I understand the concept.
I digested it.
Yeah.
Only because I fucked a lot. Yo, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I fucked a lot, and it's not that I'm tired of it, but fucking without a purpose, because I don't have no children.
Oh.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not the type of dude that fucked and nutted everywhere. So now my nut means something. Now.
Yeah.
Nah, that is
This
a little
nut is
different.
this nut is special.
Yeah, that is a little different.
So I can't be running around.
Yeah.
You know, boom, boom, just shooting up
Like
clubs.
I got two.
By two different women, right?
Yeah, by two different
This
women.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you could fuck one, boom, 9 months, baby. You fucked another one, 9 months, baby. So me, I never experienced that. So I can't be fucking up.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna tell you, like with me, I had a baby at 19, and I ended up just due to circumstances. I ended up raising my daughter by myself as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So
Congratulations, though.
Yeah.
That's commendable.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what I mean? But I raised my daughter since she was 15 and let her live with her mom. You know what I'm saying? I raised her by myself. I got married at 28. So my daughter was 8 years old by the time, you know what I mean, by the time I got married. And, you know, me and my wife went through what we went through and whatnot. She had a son, I had a kid, and then we ended up having another kid. You know what I mean? But we had a blended family. And, like, I totally get what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I understand what he's saying.
I totally get what he's saying. Cause like, yo, if I ain't had no kids, bro. Man,
Yeah, because my thing is this, right? It's like, you know, okay, I was 300 pounds. I never had a problem getting no ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, I'm like probably 190 today, but sometimes the lowest I go probably be like 184. I think like 2 months ago I was like 181. Sometimes I don't like to get that low, but I could go down to like 180 if I want to. But I always stay in the wheelhouse of like 7 to 10 pounds,
right?
Either above or below. I'm in this wheelhouse of 180 and 190 always. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I got so much shit that I want to do. I think pussy is an interruption right now. Not saying, listen, if I'm in a relationship, we gonna fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't have the time,
to
bro.
be like entertaining.
Yo, listen, man.
This one, that one,
give
this
me,
one, that
give
one.
me, give me a time that you went and smashed for like 30 minutes and that was it. That shit turned into some all day shit, man. And I don't got all day fucking with you. Yeah. And we not in no relationship. Yeah. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? My nighttime is reserved for sleep. Yeah. My daytime is reserved for grind or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So fucking with you, what I'm gonna say, yeah, I tear that shit up. What's the consolation prize for that? Right. Yeah, what did you get?
I mean, sometimes you do gotta decompress though.
My decompression is learning.
Got you.
My decompression is still going back into the field though. Because maybe I'm not podcasting, but I'm looking up microphones. I'm looking up audio. I'm a geek by nature, so I love electronics. You see, look, homie didn't even know I know about cameras, so I come in and start talking about cameras. Yeah. Right. Y'all don't even know me for that. Right. Don't let me start talking about studio equipment. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know about the Zoom. What's that? That's the 8? What I just said, the 8. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But I talked to you earlier about StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Zoom. So it is other aspects of yourself in your genre that you can learn, and this is how you build. Like if you look at all my graphics, I do everything. My templates, everything. I taught myself Photoshop. I taught myself camera work. I taught myself engineering. I taught myself all that shit. Now, how could I learn all this shit if I was getting pussy?
Damn. This nigga, hold on. This nigga make me not want to get pussy. Yo.
I'm not gonna say no shit like that.
No, I don't mean to say it like that, yo. But yo, I swear to God, like, cause like, yo, I'm big on being self-taught. I'm big on self-learning. So like when he said it like that, I'm like, damn, nigga,
like these are called acrylics pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are so the wall don't bounce, and then you got to lay carpet on the floor. That's why the room is not roomy.
Yeah.
And it's ill because without these acrylics pads, you would have to close the fucking door. You would have to do a lot of shit in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, I taught myself all this shit.
Yeah.
How could I do that if I was fucking with chicks?
Damn, you right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is time consuming.
It is time consuming though.
It's time consuming. So my thing is this: if you're gonna get pussy, get some pussy, but you have to put that shit on the clock.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Put the pussy on the appointment. Appointment-based pussy.
Yeah, like, yo, what you doing? Yo,
and not on the pedestal.
I'm fucking grinding. Like, I'm trying to change my stat. So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all consider me to be successful?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would say so.
So how you think I got to be successful?
Just grinding.
I had to sacrifice something.
Right.
Something, yeah.
So did I sacrifice me?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I sacrificed pussy.
Sacrifice vagina. Right.
So if you don't sacrifice, if you not sacrificing pussy, you sacrificing yourself.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Public service now.
So by the time you find the one or the couple, or you juggle whatever you do, you so established, you could get all the pussy you want now.
Yeah.
Right.
How you gonna be a nigga fucking you a bum?
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
You a nigga that got a sling dick because you need a place to stay.
Because you
hungry.
homosexuals.
Yeah, you hungry. or you looking for, you still trying. I'm trying. I'm about to. I don't live my life like that. I'm a fucking boss. Right now, if I wanted to call me a limo to take me back to New York, I could. Because I could afford it.
Right.
But that's what I work so hard for. So again, I've been in relationships where I might have neglected my woman a certain way, but she didn't understand. Yo, it's a fucking grand scheme of things. This shit get deep after a while. And it's going to be a point where we live a life that you didn't even think was possible.
Right.
This shit is bum shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So I got a 2021 car. That shit is bum shit to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, I don't want a car. I want to own a dealership. You know what I'm saying? This shit is this little nigga shit. That's not I can't pop champagne and act like I want. That's why I don't smoke or drink.
Right.
Like, what the fuck am I celebrating?
Yeah.
And I don't need to drink to enhance my attitude or how I feel. I'm already fucking crazy. So imagine me when I was drunk.
What?
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm at a point where I'm like, yo, hold on, man. This dumbass nigga know how to do that?
Yeah.
Now that nigga not smarter than me.
He not smarter than me, right?
So I'm figuring that out.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, and I don't compete with my people. If you got t-shirts, you got the hoodies.
Yeah.
Let me get the joggers.
Right.
Got you.
Let's do the joggers. Yo, you do the fitteds. Yo, you do the scullies. Yo, do the socks. So now we got a whole line
A whole
together.
line, yeah.
Right.
Know what niggas do? Oh, he got hoodies. That nigga hoodies can eat a dick. He got them heat, he got them heat transfer shit. When you iron it, the shit gonna come off. I'm getting embroidered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you look, it's Chinese restaurants right next to each
Right
other.
next to each other.
Nail
Yeah.
salons right next to each other.
Absolutely.
Look
And
at
they
the
all getting money
the
together.
nigga have a barber shop. You taking my customers.
There's
You don't even own the shop, my nigga.
yeah. There's well out here they call the DMV the NVA. There's in my town, Germantown, in the NVA, there's 3 taco trucks. You would think they all 3 separate entities, but they all getting money together. And saying another story, when I first moved out here, I was living in Silver Spring, and it was one house on the plot of land. And it was a bunch of El Salvadorians in there. There was a bunch of families in there. Next couple of months, it was another house next to the first house. A couple people filtered out in the next house. Then by the time we moved from that neighborhood, it was 3 houses on that plot of land. Every family that was in that one house now had their own house. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
it was crazy.
That's the one thing I give like anybody that come from outside of this country, yo. Niggas come here with plans.
They come here with a plan.
They come with a plan and unity and execute that shit.
They come here with a culture.
Right.
Yeah.
And more importantly, a culture.
They come here with a culture. You know what our culture is?
Dissension.
Hip hop.
And we let everybody in there.
And we let and accepts everybody.
Well, but hip hop is dissension.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why hip hop is dissension, it didn't start to be like that, but the minute it got bought by the corporations, that's it.
That's it. It was over.
Because everything, the corporations going to operate from the mind state of a capitalist. So now it has to make money.
Yeah.
See, niggas will go outside and break dance on a fucking piece of cardboard or linoleum for free.
For free,
Right.
yeah.
But the minute they said, you can monetize this,
Yeah.
then you get movies like Breaking, and you get, these different type of movies that was commercialized because it was about the money.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's with everything, podcasting. Why is it 70,000 podcasts?
Right.
Yeah.
Who the fuck told this nigga he know how to talk?
Right.
Who the fuck told this nigga that people want to hear him or see him?
Right.
But niggas don't care no more.
Yeah.
Because if he did it, I could do it. Then you got niggas, I just want to give you your flowers. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck away from me with this flower shit, I look like a bitch. When the fuck did niggas start getting flowers?
Right.
Real shit. Real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Salute me, nigga.
Yeah, I'm guilty of saying that, but you know what I mean? Like, I
It
know
became
it's
cliche to say, I understand what you're saying. Nah, but we got to man that shit up.
Gotcha.
Leave
Yeah,
that.
no doubt.
Only person that's allowed to say give you your flowers is Nori.
It's Nori. Yeah.
Y'all
That's
other
where I
niggas-
got it from.
Yeah, y'all other niggas stop saying that shit because the only time you give a nigga flowers is when he fucking dead.
Yeah.
Right, that's a
So
fact.
you saying I'm gonna give you the flowers while you alive. I ain't gonna give them to you while you dead. But what the fuck you giving me flowers for anyway?
Right.
Word.
We
Shout out
don't-
Nori though.
Yeah.
Look, listen, that's that's the homie, but we don't give flowers. We give libations to each other.
Okay.
Right.
So that's why you pour out liquor. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Right,
That's
that's a
really a
fact.
libation.
That's a fact.
So when did we go from pouring out liquor, pouring out beer, pouring out water to I want to give you your flowers, my nigga. So if a nigga give you a bouquet of flowers, what you gonna call him? A fucking fun boy.
Right.
So what are
Yeah.
we
I
talking
almost
about?
said some
This-
wild shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So really,
Right.
so really think about when a nigga say I want to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
my nigga, don't give me. We salute generals.
Right.
That's a fact.
But since we on the subject
Uh-huh.
of hip hop, and you are hip hop
Mm-hmm.
since you've been 15 years old, right?
Yeah, I've been around for a long time.
You know what I'm saying?
Little one.
So, what was it like being in the presence of like a Biggie or who else or even Benzino? Because
Yeah.
you shout out Benzino a lot. Like, what is
Well,
it like
when I
being
was
in
in
the
the-
same room with these cats?
At one particular time, I had more stature than Biggie. So Fat Chris was in the presence of me.
Wow.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause I had a record deal before him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to get the limos to come pick me up, and I used to go to St. James to get him and Nino, and we go to Home Base or the Muse. This is clubs in New York. You know, so to see Fat Chris morph into Biggie, to morph into Notorious B.I.G. was interesting, and that's what let me know that through marketing, promotion, skill, talent, that people will buy into shit if you sell it,
If you sell it,
package it
yeah.
the right way. You know, because he was packaged right. Because I think if he had it his way, he'd probably be like a rapper that would be on Ruckus or Duck Down or something like that. Because he was a book bag rapper. You know what I'm saying? Think about his first record, Party and Bullshit.
Party and bullshit. Yeah.
That's just, so then in comes somebody from Harlem who has a different flashy mentality and says, nah, we trying to get this money. So then you inject things that you think is going to get the money, and then Notorious B.I.G. is born, talking about fashion and all that shit. Because a nigga, if you even look at some of his old pictures, he wear the same clothes. He had a Sergio Torsini suit on, Carl Canal hoodie, or you wear that shit in mad shit.
Yeah.
Right.
He had the Sergio Torsini shit on in Martin.
Right.
And then his mad pictures with him with that shit on. You think all that shit was the same day?
No.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Because in Brooklyn, you get fly, but our fly is like almost like a bummy swag. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga have a fresh Champion on, a fitted hat, an army fatigue jacket, and some boots.
Yeah.
You fly.
Fly. Yeah.
But then it started getting to where you started getting nigga got on. You had the low lives who was fly on some different shit. But then niggas started wearing shit like, yo, what's that? Yo, this motherfucking, it's an Izard and all this shit. See, that was like drug dealer attire and certain shit. But the regular everyday nigga get a Carhartt, You know what I'm saying? And then when like Ocean Pacifics came out
Yeah.
and Nautica, shit started getting a little colorful and shit. So it's like you might find a hat to match that. That was a different type of fly. But then when niggas started saying I'm wearing Coogee and I got on fucking Moschino and all this shit, it was like, yo, what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, what the fuck? So, you know, being in the presence of him was dope because I knew as an artist, yo, this nigga could fucking rhyme.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's fucked up because what y'all heard
Ain't the half.
wasn't even because he just had the confidence. Like Big was shy, funny as fuck, more funny than anything. Like he was, but when he rapped, his confidence and his rap ability is what made him real dope. Because he'd be like, yo, I'm nicer than everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
And now I respect it. Now Benzino, upon meeting Benzino was on the Source tour, the first and only Source tour. And I was telling him, yo, we need to do a documentary on that shit because only a certain amount of people was on this tour. Rest in peace, Biz Markie. He was the host of the tour. And just being, I'm with Biz, Roxanne Shante, Benzino, who else end up? OC end up blowing up. Lord Finesse is there. Buck Wild, a producer. This is Pharoah Monch is
Pharoah
there.
Monch, yeah.
Prince Poe. This is Organized Confusion. So we all go on tour and we together for like 30 days. So you essentially the first few days of the tour, everybody like, yeah, what's up? Then by like the 8th, 9th day, we all family. You know what I'm saying? To go to his room, go to his room. But I'm like 15.
Yeah.
So I'm on there fucking wilding. I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm out the hood. Yo, I'm wilding. So just being around Benzino, he just was on some big brother shit. Like, yo, nah, don't do this, stay away from him. Because I was a kid.
Yeah.
I wasn't even supposed to. I had to get parental permission to go out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Fly Ty, the CEO of Cold Chillin'. He came out. Ty took care of me, made sure I ate. You know what I'm saying? And I was just with Roxanne Shante the whole time. And me and her still cool to this day. Shout out to her sister Fast. She got a show called Speak to Scorn that she's doing. And just being around, you know, people, I've always was myself. And they knew that I really loved this shit because I would sit there quiet sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, yo, why you so quiet? Like, yo, I just want to learn.
Yeah.
You know, so now we in a time where everybody's a teacher but never was a student.
Right.
I was a fucking student. I was a sponge. I was the fly on the wall. Like, I remember going in, I would sit in the studio, and Trackmasters is in there working with Louis Rankin, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who became Ox from Belly.
Yeah.
They doing typewriter, and I'm in the studio session when they doing that song. I'm in the studio session, Mary J. Blige walking, and I'm like, shit, that's fucking Mary.
Yo, that's bugged out.
But I would
That's
sit
crazy.
there quiet.
Yeah.
I never rattled the chain. I never, you know, I might have had a 40, but it was in the bag. I never was on that type of time. Nowadays, niggas come in and say, nah, y'all gotta change this record and all that shit. It's like, yo, my nigga, shut
up.
the fuck
Shut up. Yeah.
You never was a student, so how you trying to be a teacher?
Right.
You know, so just being around people, that's why when I interview people be like, yo, how you? I'm like, yo, because some of these motherfuckers I really knew for a long time. And then some of them I didn't know, but I know the business and I know what they want to hear. I know what they want to be asked. And interview 101. When you interview people, don't be afraid to ask them anything.
Okay.
Ask them whatever.
Yeah.
Now, body language is everything. When you ask a nigga something and he's uncomfortable. Sometimes you might ask a nigga something, his eyes open up like, yo, dig back. Keep going on that. Keep going on that. Dig on that. Some shit that make a nigga uncomfortable, say what you got to say, then move away from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ask you whatever. We not, listen, don't give me no fucking, yo, stay away from this. No, fuck you. I'm not doing an interview then because you can't tell me what to ask you.
Right.
Because what happens is this. I remember I did an interview with Safari. Right after Safari got so-called chased out of Flatbush. I got up with Safari, did an interview. Yo, don't ask him about Nicki. So if Safari see me, oh shit, that's my nigga. Because I used to do a lot of Nicki film work earlier for the Come Up DVD. So he like, yo, it's him. Like, I've known you for like 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So they telling me don't ask him about Nicki because we're talking about the incident. But then he go on Vlad and all
Talk
Vlad
about
do is
Nicki.
ask him about Nicki.
Ask him about Nicki, yeah.
So I just lost.
Yeah.
So I keep telling niggas on the sideline, yo, y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know how this thing
Right.
go. So even if I ask him about Nicki and don't put the footage out at, just yet, I gotta get that off, man. And we do that as black media.
Mm-hmm.
We got these stipulations, or you interview Doggie Diamonds and he said this about this person. So the person I said something about ain't never fucking with y'all.
Right.
They hate y'all forever.
Right.
Yeah.
You had a nigga on your show dissing me. But if a person go on Funkmaster Flex and tell, yo, his mother sucked my dick, he ain't gonna be mad at Flex.
Right.
He wasn't mad at Wendy Williams. You're not mad at fucking Vlad. You're not mad at none of these platforms.
Real shit.
But you want to be mad at me.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit is corny. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If a nigga come on my platform and powerbomb you on your head verbally, you better come back and powerbomb him back.
Yeah. Nah, because I definitely wanted to ask you,
Uh-huh.
because this is what led me into watching your podcast.
Uh-huh.
I definitely wanted to ask you about that Sonetta shit, because I was watching his podcast.
He don't
And
have a podcast. He has a YouTube show.
I was watching his channel.
Yeah, YouTube
and
show. Yeah.
He was wilding.
Mm-hmm.
Call you on the phone. You answer. You could tell you just
I was
woke
dead
up.
ass
You
sleep.
ain't
I was
brush your
asleep.
teeth. You
2:45
sound like you
in the
still
morning.
had the crust of your eyes, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And all you said was, "Yo, what's up?" And right before he called you,
It was all kind of
it was
bitches.
all kind of bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yo,
And
son.
all you said was, "Yo, what's up?" And this nigga was like, "Yo, man, why you mentioned my name?" And you was like, "When?" "Oh, if I was wrong, that's my bad."
Me and him, you know, it's funny. Hey, ask your question though. What's your question?
No, so my question was like, what was the resolve of that? Like, how did that turn out? Like, is there like, is the
Y'all
air
good?
clear? Y'all good? Like,
I mean, we in a good space because Sonetta physically can't fuck with him.
right? He's like
All right, he's old.
70.
Look, and this is all due respect to him.
Mm-hmm.
I would beat him the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah.
But who wouldn't be able to beat up an old man?
Right.
So,
Right.
so and you know, it's an element to me that he don't deserve.
Mm.
But he spoke in a language
Right.
that invokes that.
Yeah.
So what I tried to get him to understand was, yo, you talking that shit I like, my nigga. Because now if I bust you in your fucking mouth, it's all justified.
Yeah.
Right.
But how do we get here?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
so even when he said, you said that, I said, where I said that at? He
Yeah.
said, I'm looking at it right now. I said, are you looking or are you listening?
Listening. Yeah.
Game over.
Mm-hmm.
Game over. I sent him that video,
Yeah.
and like when we saw it and discussed it and chopped it up, I was like, yo, son, the nigga Doggie was so poised, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's how
Yeah.
like one thing I respect about you so much is like you hold no punches, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
like whatever the case may be, whatever you feel is right or wrong, whatever the case may be, you stand on your square, and that's how it's supposed to be. And I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect the whole.
So
I
for the
respect
dumb
everything.
people in the room who didn't understand, I didn't have his number in that phone. That was a different phone.
Yeah.
He said he called me 50 times. It was 2:45 in the morning on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
He said he called me 50 times. And that number's not stored in my phone.
Right.
So when I pick up the phone, I'm like, hello?
Mhm.
Because I answer my phone 24 hours. I got a big family.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers done been in shootouts, in the hospital. My brother's in ICU right now. So I don't know what phone call I'm getting.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I answer every call.
Mhm.
So for the dickhead loser niggas who be making videos about why he answer the phone and nigga, I answer everybody
Yeah.
call. I
Right.
even answer fucking spam risk sometime to tell them, yo, stop fucking calling me.
Right.
nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was like, who this? He was like, yo, it's Sa, what's good? I was like, yo, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of thrown off. Mind you, I didn't hear none of that
Right.
shit. I didn't hear none of that.
Yeah, his energy was
So
way
when
different.
I heard it,
Mm-hmm.
my cousin didn't want to call me, but he's worse than me.
Mhm.
He was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he was on go. So a lot of times when these niggas get on these shows and they be like, I don't care who you get and all that shit. You don't mean that.
You don't mean that.
You don't mean that.
You don't mean that
Real
because you
shit.
don't know who
You
niggas
don't know who.
No. You know who I know.
Right.
But they're not even the problem. I'm the fucking problem. I don't need to get nobody,
Right.
nigga.
Right.
I am an active shooter.
Right.
So what I need to get somebody
Right.
for? But now you call me out my name. I'm all kind of bitches and all this shit. And I said, yo, what type of nigga call himself Doggie Diamonds? My name is worth money.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's a LLC, nigga.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Facts. Real shit.
So my grandmother called me Dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's my name. This is what I take from shit. I say, yo, niggas always felt that way about me.
Mm.
Because when the nigga get mad and desecrate your name and say all this shit, but that's how you always felt.
That's how you always felt.
I feel good now.
Mm-hmm.
So the resolve was, I spoke to Sarnetta after that, and he texted me. He still was mad, and I'm like, yo, he texted me a few days later, still was mad, and I had to let him know, like, Sarnetta, man, my nigga, you don't want these problems.
Yeah.
Like you really don't, and I don't even want to do it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like on some real shit. Like I could go in here and say I genuinely have love for Sarnetta because of what he's done, and I think he got put in a space where it got bigger than what he expected.
Yeah.
I agree.
So now Frankenstein is out of control.
Yeah, I agree.
You understand
I
what
agree.
I'm saying?
I agree.
And I empathize with him on that. So I was like, if I catch this nigga somewhere and fucking break his jaw,
Yeah.
niggas gonna be like,
That's some big ass shit.
why you snuff, son?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no justification for that.
Yeah.
Or let's do the flip side. If I catch him somewhere and he pull out a pistol and smoke me,
Right.
we all gonna lose.
Everybody
Right.
lose.
Because
yeah.
I can't, because I'm aggressive, I can't always act like I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
So we gotta be realistic,
Yeah.
right? So when we deal with shows and we deal with shit, if you put out a soundbite, if I catch Sarnetta somewhere and punch him in his jaw, he gonna see that and feel. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we lack comprehension. Right? So the deal was, me and him had a conversation. Conversation ended decent. You know what I'm saying? I tried to let him know, yo, come on, man, like you know, me and you have done shit in conjunction, hand in hand with a lot of shit. Like, yo, why we get here? Like, I ain't never been no bitch. You know, I ain't no bitch. So anybody who try to say shit like that, I'm like, yo, side, that shit is corny, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like you told me to suck your dick. You
Basically,
know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
what do you want me? What am I supposed to do? But then, what am I supposed to do? Some niggas be like, yo, you know, some people think I'm passive aggressive, and I am. You know why? Because the passive nigga fights the aggressive nigga,
Yeah.
and sometimes the passive nigga win, and sometimes the aggressive nigga win.
Yeah.
The aggressive nigga is different, and I'm telling niggas who know.
Right.
So I'm telling y'all, the world, when that shit happened, I probably got like 100 phone calls.
Yeah.
The 100 phone calls is this: yo, what you want to do?
Right.
I see that nigga. And I'm like, no. So now I got all these vigilantes that love me.
Right.
That when somebody say something bad about me, they like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times niggas will see a nigga. I'm telling you what happens. Niggas will talk shit about me. Niggas will go and nigga be in a store and nigga take a picture and send it to me. What you want me to do? He right here.
God damn, bro.
And I be like, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I be telling niggas, listen, I got beef with AT&T. I got beef with this fucking car note. I got beef with this plane ticket. I got beef with this hotel I'm staying in.
Right.
I got beef with, that's real shit. I got beef with this mortgage. I got beef for real shit. You are not somebody that I wake up and go to sleep thinking about.
Exactly.
Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't like me, fine. Sometimes we're not meant for each other. So that's fine. We don't have to be in a situation where it's like, we can't coexist in the same space. You know what? I'll leave then.
Right.
Because everybody going to get shot in here if I stay.
Basically.
All right. So we got 3 minutes left before we wrap up.
And we got to do a part 2 or something.
Yeah.
Yo, we definitely got to do a part 2.
Yeah,
We're all the way with that.
Okay.
All the way with that. We want to thank you first and foremost.
Right.
For even taking the time to even come fuck with us, man. You know what I mean?
No, this is, you know what, y'all are, you know, I'm gonna be quick, but y'all are, you know, black men who's, you know, any way that I could contribute to greatness in other people, that's all I've ever done in this culture.
Gotcha. Yeah.
First time you seen Dave East was me. Niggas didn't even know who Max B really was.
Right.
And at that time, nobody was fucking with him because
Yeah.
they were scared of Jim Jones. Fetty Wap, I interviewed him first. Benny the Butcher was on my shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, it doesn't hurt me to help somebody else. Because
Gotcha.
like I told you earlier today, I said, yo, I'm established.
Yeah, facts.
I gotta be scared for
Facts.
like, oh nah, they podcast gonna blow up. I hope it do.
Yeah.
Word.
I hope it do.
Word.
Because I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people, we can share the same space. Everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to go around.
But
like,
listen, what I want the world to know, I'm looking for an out. I'm tired of this shit. I'm telling you, I've been doing this shit for years. I'm tired of it. I'm looking for what's my next apex now.
Right.
You think I'm gonna be a nigga sitting here talking to people all fucking something?
Right.
Nah, I got other talent. See, that's the shit that, and then I'm stifling myself, but not living up to my potential. I love making beats. That's what I do. Oh, and shout out to the Beatmaker Show. That's another show I got. I got Rick Rock from the West Coast. I already got an interview locked in with him.
Got it.
I got all the heavyweights coming on: Pete Rock, Alchemist, Easy Mo B, Bink. Everybody, you know, I speak to. You know what I'm saying? All the time. So I got a lot. It's a lot of motherfuckers, real producers. You know what I'm saying? DJ Khalil. A lot of real producers coming on. So, you know, that's why I say for me, I got to challenge myself. I can't sit in the same box because that box starts to get too small.
It's too small,
And then I'm always going to do this, but my thing was what? Yo, the homie Blizz, Kareem Johnson, got a mind and a mind state. Yo, let me help him. His channel just got monetized today. Yeah. So I got him the subscribers that he need and the minutes that he need. So now he could be off to the race. That's what this shit is about. If you're doing yourself a disservice and the people a disservice if you're not helping create others.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So yo, go ahead and get your stuff out, Doggy.
Yeah. Tell everybody where they can find you at.
Doggie Diamonds No Filter is the podcast. If you do not have your shit on iTunes or Spotify, you have a YouTube show, not a podcast. So this is what I was telling them earlier. Like you gotta get that shit on iTunes podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Castbox, Deezer, iHeart, Audible, Google Podcasts. There is a lot of shit that you got to put your shit on. Or you don't have a podcast, you got a YouTube show. So I'm on all of that. Doggie Diamonds No Filter, you could look that up. My channel on YouTube is Doggie Diamonds TV. Instagram, everything is Doggie Diamonds. That's DOGGIE DIAMONDS. I'm on TikTok. I ain't on there dancing like no fucking sucker. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on everything. You know what I'm saying? And I correspond with people. I answer DMs. I rock with the people. So, you know, I'm on Facebook. I'm on everything. So you can't ever say, oh, and my website is DoggieDiamondsTV.com. You can find my merch. You can find everything. One-stop shop. If you want to get in contact with me, don't ever say, yo, I was hitting you, you fucking lying. I'm on everything. And ain't no nigga in sweatpants checking my shit. It's me. So, you know, it is what it is. But shout out to the Melbourne podcast. Soon to be, by the time this episode air, whatever the case may be, they're going to be on iTunes. They're going to be on all the streaming platforms as well as the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell to get all notifications. That's very, very important. Also, your comments and your likes are very, very important.
Very, very
that helps boost it up in the algorithm, even though a lot of niggas is misusing algorithm. That's another whole story. But it helps boost you up. So it helps boost that up. Your comment is very, very important. Your thumbs up is very, very important. Your share is very, very important. So make sure you do that. And also, if they have something, they're independent. They're not signed to any network. So if they have a donate button, if they have a PayPal, if they have a Cash App, send $1 or $2. This shit ain't gonna hurt you.
Word.
That's coming.
You know what I'm saying? Send $1 or $2 if you gotta get a Patreon. If they get a Patreon, send it. You know, subscribe to the Patreon. You get exclusive things. You get, you know, you subscribe to the Patreon. Can send you a sweater, you know what I'm saying, for the Patreon people. So it's different things that, you know, again, they brought me here, so I kind of gotta like give them some of the ropes, but that's why they brought me here, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make sure before I go, they gonna know everything that they need to know, but they already know it, but we just gonna make sure it happens. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I think I'm in Baltimore too, y'all. So for niggas who say I'm always in the crib, you're a fucking liar. How many niggas I got
we
here
outside.
with me? I'm here by myself. This is my first time in Baltimore. I got on the plane. I don't even know y'all, right or wrong.
Not at all. Yeah.
I could have came here. They could be trying to kill me, but this shit gonna be hard as a motherfucker though. But this is what I'm saying. So for all y'all niggas who be popping shit, I go anywhere on this earth by myself.
Dolly,
You know what I'm saying? And I'ma stand on anything that I said and do. If I'm wrong, I will always apologize as a man. But if I'm not wrong, you can eat a fucking dick. And I say it again in your face, and I say it in your mother face and your children.
That's word, man. Yo, Mel, get your shit out, bro.
Yo, all right. So you can find me on IG at mega_Mel85. Also, you can find me and my family on visionarytax.net for all your financial needs, tax needs, and anything else like that. You can also find us on Jam Global Entertainment for all your car rental needs. We are also on the Toro app. You can find us on Toro if you're in the DMV area. We got a lot going on. Also, I want to plug my sister again, Armani White. She has a nonprofit organization, Rise Ministries. You can find her on Rise Ministries. What else we got? Everybody, shout out to everybody in the Melvin Air Podcast Facebook group. If you're not going to listen to me, you're not going to listen to the plug, listen to Doggie Diamonds. Y'all get on your job, subscribe,
Listen
hit
to
the
all of
bell.
us.
Yeah.
Listen to all of us.
Listen to all of us.
Because y'all ain't doing shit.
Right. Subscribe, hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? Get on your job. Let's grow this community. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man. Yo, listen, we appreciate everybody tuned in, man. Yo, follow me on IG, @strivingforperfection_43. Yo, big shout out to the Melvin Air Podcast group, man. Yo, shout out Team Melvin. Yo, everybody that's on their grind, man. I want to thank Doggie Diamonds again for coming through to chop it up with us, man. It was an absolute pleasure. And we definitely got to do this again. Yo, we need part 2.
Yes.
Yo, and before we
Yes.
go, y'all don't know, like, I just got off the plane and we just did the show. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Facts.
I've been here for days and shit. I done walked around and did some tourist shit. No, I got off the fucking plane and
Yeah,
did the show.
straight to the
That's
studio.
That's
Right.
facts.
Yeah.
Straight to
But
the
look,
studio.
though, you know, again, you pull up for black people.
Mm-hmm.
If you gonna go to these fucking crackers, when they call y'all
Yeah.
leave y'all baby in the house by themselves.
That's a fact.
You find any reason to go, but when it come to our people, when we call you, got an excuse. I gotta stop that shit, man.
Nah,
If we
that's a
really
fact.
gonna grow and we really gonna build our shit, and y'all always talking about we gotta take this back, take this back. All right, this is how we take it back. We stand together, we build together. We got a black engineer on the boards. You know what I'm saying? He on the
Shout to
switcher.
Leon.
Kicked
That's what
out like Leon.
Kicked out like
That's
Leon.
what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I see is my people, so how could I be scared?
Right.
I be
That's a
more
fact.
scared when I'm around a bunch of white people.
That's
That's
a
a
whole
fact.
fact.
Them
Yeah.
motherfuckers
Fact.
done stole us, and y'all ain't scared around them.
Right. Right. Man, listen, man. This is beautiful, man. I want to give a big shout out to my brother Knowledge, born out
Oh,
loud too,
without
man.
a doubt. For the
Big
hookup.
shout out to the bros,
Yes.
man.
Shout
Do
out
the
my
Knowledge
man.
Radio.
Do the Knowledge Radio.
Yeah.
Everybody subscribe.
But it's DOTHA Knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
That's a fact.
Word.
Yeah,
That's
yup.
a fact.
Knowledge.
Everybody subscribe to it. Subscribe to No Filter Podcast. And
Yes.
make sure you subscribe to the Melvin Air Podcast.
Yeah, I
man.
didn't even get to see. We missed a lot today. That's why I got to do part. I didn't even get to talk about the Gangster Chronicles. That's my show.
Oh,
too.
word.
Yo, word.
I meant to ask you
let's
about
go.
that, too.
Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go to 9. Let's go.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. So the Gangster Chronicles is a show that me and my partner Norman Steele came up with the concept. Originally, the show consists of Reggie White Jr., Marv James. Now it goes by James McDonald.
Okay.
And it was them two, and then we added Alex Alonso. So what happened was, Reggie White had to go to do some jail time, and we knew that. You know what I'm saying? And things didn't work out with Alex Alonso, so Alex ended up not being on the show no more. Still stepped in the show. He did not want to do that shit. I'm like, yo, Still, you got to do it, because he's not a camera person. He really handles a lot of administrative and the business shit for the podcast network that we got, that I own, called Digital Soapbox Network. I co-own it with him. So we did the deal with iHeart for the Gangster Chronicles, and then we brought on MC8. So now it's James McDonald's, aka Marv James, MC8 and Still. You know, so they doing their thing. So when I go out the West Coast, LA, I got my family. I've been on a few episodes of the Gangster Chronicles. And it's doing well, you know what I'm saying? The only thing is that the perception that is not doing well is off the YouTube numbers. But it's a podcast. The audio, holy shit, the
crazy.
numbers on the audio is crazy. And I'm going to tell every individual who wants to be a podcaster and podcasting, audio pays better than YouTube. That's all I'm going to tell you. So y'all be sitting here talking this fucking, look at his views, his YouTube views. Listen, if you get 10,000 downloads on a podcast, you just made some cake.
Got it. Yeah.
10,000 views on YouTube, you ain't getting shit.
What was that platform again?
What you mean?
The last one you just spoke about.
Oh, my platform is called Digital Soapbox
Digital
Network.
Soapbox? Got
Digital
it.
Soapbox Network. That has a YouTube, Digital Soapbox
Okay.
I
Network.
do have one question.
Okay.
Charleston White.
Yes.
Now, the brother's got a lot of notoriety and controversy under his name.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this: I appreciate him for any positive work that he's put into the black community.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate and respect that brother for.
Mm-hmm.
I will not take away from the things that he say out his mouth, although I recognize what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Although I don't believe that's him. You know what I'm saying?
What's the question though?
The question is, where'd you find this dude at?
I didn't find him. Charleston. I seen Charleston for the first time. He's been on YouTube for years.
Yeah.
The first time I saw him was on Say Cheese TV. Shout out to Say Cheese, Say Cheese TV, Sean Cotton. And the shit that he was saying, I was like, yo, this nigga sound like me.
Yeah.
Because I gravitate to anybody who don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like,
he don't give a fuck.
But you got to have some coof with it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
So one thing that I don't do, I don't talk about the dead that I don't know personally.
Right.
I just can't figuratively talk about somebody I don't know.
Yeah.
Anytime I said fuck the dead, I knew them personally. They
Yeah.
did something to me. So I don't believe that because you died, we not enemies no more. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Because if it was like fuck you in life, fuck
It's
you in
fucking
death.
death.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see motherfuckers talking about we gotta forgive Hitler.
No.
Real shit.
No.
But only
yeah.
we be like, yo, he dead, man, it's over. No, fuck George Washington, fuck
Yeah,
Thomas Jefferson,
absolutely.
All of them.
fuck all them
All
crack
of
ass
them.
crackers. You know what I'm saying?
All of them. Yeah.
So if you somebody who did something to me in life, fuck you in death. So what Charleston does, I think he's a little misunderstood. I thought he was misunderstood. Then I realized that he was doing some things purposely,
Right.
Because it goes viral.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the shock value of it.
He's a nigga that people love to hate. And like, yo, the one thing he embraces it.
Nah, but
Yeah.
but this is what he didn't get. We loved you.
Right.
You made us hate you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We loved you. We was with you.
Yeah.
But you started when you start going too far, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
bro. But then again, he is who he is. He is what he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because as far as like, yo, I was trying to get somebody locked up and all that. It's just sometimes it's like, I'm a head out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
all right, now I can't fuck with it no more.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Cause my thing with him, right? When Rome first introduced that he wanted to put a team together for a show, right? One of the first topics, like when we were discussing content, one of the first topics that came about was Charleston White. Now, at that point in time, I only had seen one video from him, which resonated with me because when I first moved to the DC area, I was 19, right? And I've been back and forth between New York and DC since. But when I first moved to the DC area, I was 19. And that was like the beginning of the gentrification of DC. Like the Nationals stadium was still like, it wasn't even a fully structured yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking in Anacostia and I see this white woman. She got like one of them little dogs. She walked through a whole gang of black dudes. No problem. Nobody looked at her. Nobody said boo, nor bye, nothing. I come walking in the opposite direction. Who this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And so when I watched that clip of Charleston White talking about how it was a whole bunch of white dudes that walked through a black neighborhood in Dallas and Fort Worth, nobody jumped off their porch or nothing. But when it came to him, everybody was like, oh, we gonna kill him and this and that and the third and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, that's kind of, I feel that. And so when they brought him up, I was like, yeah, that's a powerful dude. And then they started sending me more videos. Like, you must not really know who this dude is. They started sending me more videos, and I'm like, oh, I ain't know he was talking all that shit.
I got an interview with him on the channel.
Right.
I got an interview with Charleston on there, and what he was saying was real positive. It was real. I think sometimes it's who he getting in front of. He has a certain code of conduct, and then another thing is that when he's by himself, he just likes to incite the riots.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
he gets off on that shit.
Yeah, he just like to incite the riot because you got to remember, man, attention is currency for people. And he had something that I don't think he knew he had, and I think he might have squandered it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like with a woman. Sometimes you could talk your way out some pussy.
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
Like, and that's one thing. That's one thing. Like, I agree with you on. Like, I think he had something, and he had attention captured. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, and he had it in the palm of his hands, but it kind of just seemed like, with the more the interviews came,
I felt like he started slutting himself out.
Yeah.
Yes, right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because not even with interviews, like you have to be careful. Like somebody, shout out to my homie name is Karev. He has a platform called heritagehiphop.com. He asked me, yo, what advice would you give me to make my platform big? I said, yo, stay out the camera. So he said that, and then the next thing I seen was him like this in the camera. I said, well, you didn't listen to me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because do y'all know I just got on camera in 2015?
Yes.
All right. Why did I do that? Because
We got 30 seconds.
yeah. Why would I do that? Because the brand had to be bigger than me.
Yeah.
Because I am the brand.
Facts.
But let me build the name, and then you'll see the. You ever seen Charlie from Charlie's Angel?
No.
All right. Did you ever see Mr. Claw from Mr. Inspector Gadget?
No.
Never.
But you know who they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. So look, we about to wrap this up. We got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yo,
For real this time.
for real this time. Reach out, Doggie Diamonds, No Filter Podcast. Check them out. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Yo, make sure you stay tuned, man. Next week, yo, the Melbourne Podcast, man. We out, man. Peace.
Peace.
And love.